Jason Matthews with the quick turnover. Paul Evans back to his starting five. You see Bobby Martin backing up into the camp.
What a way to open the gate. You like to get into the flow easily, and Martin bang down. Well, you mentioned Villanova. They'll use time. They'll run their intricate sets to perfection. Here they do it again.
Massey again. That's a goaltend.
Shorter up late. Same play. Executed beautifully. No weak side help. Right here, the back screen sets up Massey. Great cut. I think he does a lot for this club. You know, they talk about Plansky gone, the outside threat, but Gary Massey's so much more active in many ways.
Darrell Porter now top of the key. Matthews. Miller looking inside at Martin. There it goes.
Massey staying home on Jason.
Miller, good look inside is right, and it'll be Dowdell with the foul on the back of Shorter.
When you play Brian Shorter, you've got to see both the ball and the man. He's excellent, likes the contact. Right here, he's touching just to know where Dowdell is. Now he's got him locked. He's been doing this all his life in Philly and later in Virginia.
Second team foul.
Simon Gratz out of Philly for a few years. They said he was going to knock Wilk's record asunder, but chose 1 year prep school. Here's the high-low. They got it.
Inside too hard off the backboard, and here comes Kenny Wilson.
Not a good pass. Opportunity break is all Villanova will take.
Dowdell, little fake, goes on Shorter too hard, and there's the weak side rebound. Porter. You'll see him do this a lot tonight. He'll rebound and bring it up himself. Matthews again. He buries it.
He's taught to run to the three-point line. They recognize him. He's so confident this year compared to last.
That's good teaching, though.
Oh, it is. They'll have a three-lane break, Mike, and he'll kick out to that three-point line.
The three's the difference so far in the game.
Bryce has got to touch it. They're really backing off Dowdell. See Shorter almost zoning.
Wilson, another player who needs to travel outside. Kenny Wilson the other night in the overtime win over Connecticut. Rolly Massimino sat him down for the first 8 minutes of the second half because Wilson was not thinking about his shot. And Wilson came in and scored, 10 of the next 12 points that got him back in the game.
He is the guy, Mike. You hit it. Wilson, if he plays well, they beat good teams. I noticed Dowdell on that walk looking at Rolly. Next year he won't look. Freshman sneak a peek. Stretch the zone now.
Matthews wild this time, and Grice is there. Here comes West.
Great balance.
West a lot of moves. Now Grice inside.
He can see things.
Wilson misses the three, and Shorter is there. Rodney Taylor's up about to come in for Villanova next whistle. And we're again looking at Martin, and it's the high-low set with Shorter going lower.
They had it before, but Bobby made a bad pass. Miller and Matthews are the key, I think, to their game. If they can make a couple out, then their inside game can be a factor.
Pitt showing a lot of patience, down to 15 now on the shot clock. It's Martin in the paint. Grice got a piece of it.
Did you see Massey up there? Great play by Tom Grice. He does hold his ground, keeps his hands up.
Villanova a chance to tie or get the lead back with the three. Looking inside, though. Now Massey comes around. He's had the hot hand, and Darrell Porter picks up the foul.
And Darrell, unfortunately, out of position, got caught, but Bobby Martin doing an excellent job fighting and then stepping in front of Tom Grice.
First foul on Porter, the first on Pitt, as a matter of fact, in better than 5 minutes of play. The Panthers are up by 2.
Astronomers tell us there won't be a total eclipse in America until the year 2017. They are very much mistaken. Introducing the Eclipse GS Turbo by Mitsubishi.
If you want to land a good job, you have to know what most employers want. Like how to motivate yourself, how to lead others, how to perform under pressure. You can learn all these things in the Army. So no matter what career you choose, you'll really be ready to take off.
Last year, almost 2 million people stopped buying regular Pepsi, and the major soft drink they moved to more than any other was Diet Coke. With smooth, satisfying, real cola taste and just 1 calorie.
One for the road.
You can keep coming back for more, no matter who you are.
Just for the taste of it.
The move is on to Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Astronomers tell us there won't be a total eclipse in America until the year 2017. They are very much mistaken. Introducing the Eclipse by Mitsubishi.
This is what you call adjusting to your talent, Michael. Most people want their big guy denying and not letting the ball in. With Grice, Roley lets him stand behind and keep the hands up tall. But look at Massey from behind. If Tom Grice didn't get it, he certainly would have.
Tommy Grice really has carried Villanova over the past couple of weeks, has had a lot of big scoring games as well as asserting himself in the defensive end. Here's Rodney Taylor powering it up too hard.
That should have been goaltending.
Yeah.
They shook the glass and it kicked it off.
Yep, good call.
Oh, it
Sets the
changed.
Villanova bench up, as we can see bottom of the screen. Miller fakes the 3, shorter now.
Nice.
Good up fake. And what do we got?
We got Kenny Wilson down there helping out. Good ball fake. Tough inside player.
First foul on Wilson. Lots of basketball coming up tonight. Purdue and Illinois. The Illini looking to bounce back against the Boilermakers. And then Turk will be along late tonight as UNLV takes on Long Beach State.
Joe Harrington out there used to be Lefty's right-hand man. And Seth Greenberg, too. He used to be here at Pitt and Miami as an assistant.
Porter down in the corner. Taylor jumps out on him.
Good screen off there on Shorter by 33 Grice.
Wilson finds Massey looking for Taylor inside. Taylor's going to power it. Little jump hook won't go down. It's picked off by Porter, who's doing a heck of a job on the defensive board. Here comes Miller. Shorter on the cut, kicks it out.
Villanova doing a good job getting back, Mike.
Porter penetrates.
Good play.
Matthews. Not this time. Loose ball. Picked off by Martin. Good hustle play.
Well, I think he did it against the right guy, though. Tom Grice not getting them up and down and reacting quickly.
Martin, nowhere to go. Tries the left hand, and Martin came back into the play and picked up a foul.
Yeah, he's been jarred physically and emotionally, and now he's got to calm down and play his game. Trying to force the issue, maybe. I think he was very upset at that hard foul. Mark Dowdell landing on it.
We have been at 8-6 for a while. The game, at least to this point, very much at a Villanova pace.
Now, Pitt would like to push it up and down, but Villanova reacting well. Good help by Miller.
Taylor the quick hands to get it back.
Tell you, Miller and Shorter could play across the street to the football stadium. Two great bodies.
West outside, knocks down 3. They're going to give him. The official on the far side making the call.
Right now, with Miller in control, they're really dragging the zone out, and it's helping the inside people. What Roley would like to do, Grice, silly foul. What Roley would like to do is it goes to Shorter, run down and scrape at him, make him kick it back out.
All right, let's take a look at that last foul.
Well, Tommy caught, which is where he's been all night, but just a little suggestion that you move elsewhere. A little thigh move.
I can't believe you can get Brian to get down that easy myself.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Pittsburgh struggling from the field. Matthews, the only one with the hot hand. He's hit 6 of the 8 points.
Pointing out now. The communicating by Villanova. A little high-low ball.
Shorter, nice play. Couldn't get it. Back again. No, but it'll go to the line. And Tom Grice just picked up his second.
Yeah, the first one was a silly one. Now he's in a hole as the center. This one's a challenge, but if you want to teach people how to play the low post, take a look at Brian Shorter. Not only in front of people, but here, the back cut. And this was the lack of communication. Doug West had tried to exchange with Grice, and of course, the poor reacting Tom Grice caught.
You could make a pretty nice case for this guy as player of the year in the Big East Conference this year. Brian Shorter, of course, who sat out last year. And, you know, if you're going to have a poster boy for Prop 48, this might be the guy to do it, because he has just really admitted that it was a great thing for him. He was able to get his studies up. He's proud of his grades, and he certainly never missed a beat as far as college basketball or his basketball skills went. Spent a lot of time in the weight room. He's about 20 pounds lighter than he was when he came in.
Of course, the Newcomer of the Year award changed to suit him. It might be Alonzo Mourning, for example, would be the guy that would be the odds-on. Billy Owens next.
West outside, no.
Gotta make those.
Taylor really fighting hard underneath, and will end up at the free throw line.
And my player of the year, I've got to think of Sherman Douglas, Charles Smith, and Derek Coleman as the top three. Tough for a newcomer to get
no question. No question, but Brian has had to overcome some hurdles that maybe others haven't. At the line will be Rodney Taylor.
I thought he would do for Villanova exactly what Shorter has done for Pitt. Become that real tough inside player, but he's been hobbled with the foot and other pains during his career, and it's really limited his growth.
Taylor, 77% free throw shooter, knocked them both down. 12:31 left to go here first half, and the Wildcats up by deuce.
Sean Miller, you've seen a lot more of him than I have this year. I just think he's got to turn the corner a little more, take the three here, but for them to be good, he's got to be active. Now, he's got that. They're going to play him. I think he's got to beat him with the dribble the next time.
Wilson back the other way. Dowdell the screen outside.
Here's the high little double for Massey. Gary. Pitt sliding the picks pretty good.
Taylor penetrating, little leaner, no.
Great play by Matthews. Great play by Jason Matthews. Got banged to the head for it.
Everybody's got fouls on Villanova. Pittsburgh up by 1.
Felix Grucci is a quiet, unassuming, hard-working man whose family has done personal banking with Union Savings for years. But he also heads up a 60-year-old family business. So when the company needed facility financing and other business banking services, it was natural for him to connect with Union. Union provided the Gruccis with a financial spark.
They help keep our business booming.
Union Savings Bank, Long Island's business and personal bank.
Whoa, but you won't find a more fantastic show. Call now, and you won't miss out on your free video or the 25th anniversary edition of the famous swimsuit issue. It's an entire issue devoted to 25 years of the best in swimwear. And you'll save almost 50% off the cover price. 25 issues payable in 3 monthly installments of only $9.89 each. And you can charge it. Call the number on your screen right now to get your free video, the swimsuit issue, and save on Sports Illustrated.
11:53 to go here first half. 1-point game. Pitt up 1.
We mentioned Jason Matthews' mom come in from the coast, and he just stepped in, and all she had to be worried about him stepping in with that frail body. He's a shooter. Don't be stepping underneath Rodney Taylor.
Check the back of his head, but he looks okay as you see him stretch walking up the court. Jason has really played well over the past couple of weeks, and he's hit 2 of those 3 threes for Pittsburgh. Sean Miller with the other.
1-3-1. They've extended a little bit. Now they're back into the 2-3 match. How many nights have we seen Rolly Massimino keep the score down like this and punish the opponent in the second? This is right up his alley.
So far.
A lot of time being used.
Rod Brooken in looking to provide a little more offense for Pitt. Bobby Martin swallowed up on the baseline. Oh, to power it up and stepped on the end line.
Both. Yeah, Bobby forced it a little bit. Dowdell really sealed off beautifully. And then that stripping reaction where they go double up.
It's amazing, Bill. We're 9 minutes into this game, and Pitt has 9 of its 12 points out of the guards.
And who had that key for Shorter? That couldn't have been me. Up and down. Yeah, they got it. Took a while. Yeah. Well, I think that's what happens with 3 officials. You're not sure who's going to call it on occasion.
Rolly Massimino just got up and said, good call.
Late, but good. baseball pass. Normally it's a loop. So Villanova not very alert.
Tom Grice will be coming back in next whistle. It goes inside, and Taylor again really is carving out some space
He
down
sure did. Brooklyn reacted a little bit late. Because that gives Paul Evans some outside shooting. That swell body now. He's down a few himself, huh? About 25 pounds.
Shorter looks inside, kicks it out instead. Miller. A screen from Martin. Good Taylor, good hands.
Sure was. Took away the shape up.
Wilson pulls up. Gets the bounce and gets himself through.
A little body English. He has to ring the bell. I'm not so sure about that shot, but he is the catalyst for the Cats.
Villanova back up by 2, and the Pitt crowd trying to come to their feet and rally the troops a little bit here. It'll be Taylor, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're trying to hold shorter. They didn't give it to Dowdell.
Second foul on Rodney Taylor. He and Grice 2 apiece, and Lilly's going to switch them in and out. Taylor sitting down and Grice back in.
Roley's got his team playing pretty good basketball of late, winning the close ones.
2 straight in overtime. Pittsburgh and Connecticut the victims.
Makes dinner go down a little easier.
Providence, rather, in Connecticut the victims.
And, of course, he's a lot nicer to be around, right? Ask any of the assistants when they win. But when you think of Pittsburgh this year, everybody thought they'd be just a fair club, losing that front line. And Paul Evans able, particularly with this guy, to turn this club into some great wins.
Look at that, Bill. A lot of kids you see when numbers go up, they have great numbers in the non-conference season, and then things get tougher. It's like Brian Shorter does the same thing every night. Doesn't matter who he's playing. Brooklyn picking up the foul.
And a silly one, Mike, because all he had to do was tip the ball out. But continuing with Shorter, you don't teach the inside play. And there's the excited mentor. You always go after the youngest guy as an official.
Write that down, Coach.
They'll be a little more tolerant generally.
Bryce trying to make a move, and he traveled.
They pushed him out. A good job by Bobby Martin. A couple of steps further out. Tom Grice indecisive.
They're quite content not to jam it up here. I mean, they're going to walk it.
Well, the zone is set on them. They're not able to break.
Broken, nice move.
Well, that's what happens in the zone. Doug West was looking for baseline support, and everybody had been pulled out of their area.
1-point game as we approach the 9-minute mark. Wilson, Dowdell, power, no. Martin got a piece of it, and the foul, I think, is going on Bobby Martin.
Yep, I think you're right. Good reaction defensively. It looks like you got a goal. Villanova getting the ball in deep on this particular play. Now, Dowdell's had 3 of these and hasn't been able to convert, but he's got to keep going for it. But underneath Bobby Martin.
Tom Grice might have got away with one over the back there. Inside Taylor, and Shorter this time picking up the foul. So Villanova making hay here this trip.
Rodney Taylor, I think, fouled on this particular play. He screamed, turned, and held the guy. Very physical, but a heads-up play.
Hit by 1, but Taylor will be at the line. He's got 4 points tonight. Rodney, another one of the Villanova Wildcats who seems to play better late February, beginning of March.
That's traditionally Roley's time of the year. But they've lost, as we noted, some heartbreaks, or had some heartbreaks. I don't know how he can do it. Such an emotional guy.
Taylor with his 6th point of the night. Villanova back up by 1. 9 minutes to go here, first half.
And doing it so long, too. The 1-3-1.
Inside, Martin's there. Won't go for him, and it's picked off by West.
Good non-call, too. And Villanova able to get it inside, but not convert.
Massey, good little move, but he's shut off by Brooklyn. West stripped by Matthews. Good hands, Jason Matthews, but he is down and looks hurt.
Well, he got fouled by Doug West. After he lost the ball, Doug West fouled Jason Matthews. That's amazing, too. He made a great defensive play. And Paul Evans worried about Jason beginning in a few cents as well.
Let's take a look and see if we can spot it.
Doug West trying to get the ball back after the strip. Good defensive position here. Reaction now, the swipe. See the right hand go in. I think that caught him.
Yeah, got him with a hand across the eyes, it looked like. But Jason Matthews still rolling around. He might have just caught a finger in an eye or both eyes.
Right here, the same situation.
Right there.
I see the right hand.
Yep.
And what happened is Doug West tried to go after the ball, which is a normal reaction, and that should have been called right there.
Jason is going to take his time. Now Gilbert Johnson comes off the bench to help get him back. It has been a rough night for Pittsburgh so far. Jason being carried to the bench.
He must have some blurred vision, believe it or not. They got a technical foul on Paul Evans right now as well. I knew Paul was upset. It was down in front of his bench. Now, think of this. They had the ball. Now they lose the ball. So it's 4 or 6 points.
Sure got the attention of everybody in here, I'll tell you. Kenny Wilson will go to the line to shoot the tee. Now, I noticed Paul Evans came out on the floor immediately. Is that what the tee is for?
No. He kept going after Larry Limbo in the timeout. And what is normal is you're protecting your player. And I think he felt the foul should have been called.
Wilson, 1 of 2.
They got the strip across the face, and now we're told that maybe the ankle as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Nice job and tape there.
Sure. Just to spot it.
That is why Jason Matthews is being carried off. And we're sorry we missed that earlier. Great job by the tape guy getting it up. And that really hurts Pittsburgh, as Matthews has been their hottest offensive player the past couple of weeks. However, the crowd here at Fitzgerald now very, very much into this game in an antagonistic mood. Dowdell swallowed up, throws up a runner and hits it.
Tell you, pretty good composure by Mark Dowdell. Bobby Martin up and all over, and of course all the passing lanes cut off.
Biggest Villanova lead of the half. It's 4. Miller inside, shorter, gets it down.
Just uses that body, doesn't he? He went right at Mark Dowdell. Now this puts a lot of pressure on Ron Brook, and he's got to fill it up to replace Jason Matthews for Pitt.
Dowdell free, hits again.
John Olive was saying before the game how well Mark Dowdell has played. Well, maybe not the points, but the rebounds, of course, the inside defense as well.
Shorter faking outside, and Taylor got there a moment late. And number 3 on Rodney Taylor.
I moved the hands. All he had to do was stay in position. Of course, we mentioned the 2 physical specimens. Right here in the matchup, Taylor's drawn over. He does a good job. I'll tell you what, a little bit of a nickel dimer, huh?
That's one of those plays, though, where coming off the technical, coming off the crowd reaction, it's almost like you want to tell your team stay away because they're going to call anything.
The officials getting back in control. Not that they lost it.
No question. It's just that you know the first bump is going to be called on the other end. Chris Walker's come into the game for Villanova as Shorter knocks down the first.
Well, without Taylor and Bryce with fouls, and for you lip readers out there, that's not how you're doing.
Brian Shorter has 10 of Pittsburgh's 21, but the Wildcats are up by 2.
Motor Trend's Golden Calipers, among the most coveted automotive awards in the world. Symbol of the accuracy, the measure, the care and thinking in the automobile that wins them. The Mitsubishi Galant, a car whose performance, comfort, and overall execution are aptly summarized in the Golden Calipers. The Mitsubishi Galant, Motor Trend Import Car of the Year.
If you want to move ahead in any career, you have to know what most employers want. Like how to work with a team, how to handle responsibility, how to take on a tough job and see it through. You can learn all these things in the Army, so when you do set off on the road to success, you'll already be in the driver's seat.
Wildcats by 2, 7-12 to go first half. And again, watch Doug West when he comes down. Watch the feet. There. Oh, and that is not a good-looking sprain by any means, and that is why Jason Matthew is down. Originally, we had thought because he had been slapped across the eyes, but it is the ankle. Jason Matthews in the locker room right now. And Bill, again, we're talking about 22 points a game over the last couple of weeks gone.
And they're lean on the bench. Paul Evans doesn't have a lot of answers. That's why Brooklyn has to respond for him.
I would think Miller has to think a little more offensively now, too. Walker off the bench firing. The rebound, Porter.
Inside. I would continue going inside if I were Pittsburgh. Let them go scrape and then get Miller and Brooklyn in shooting areas. Straight man to man.
Porter pops out.
Wasted the dribble. Bobby.
Shorter inside. Little jump hook goes down.
Now you can't give him that 3-second lane. He'll dominate you.
He's dominating this game right now in the last 5 minutes or so. We're tied at 23.
This is West time now. He's got to do the job.
Wilson kicking it out. There's West. Terrell Porter has the defensive assignment of Doug West. Back to him again. Little turnaround goes down.
Great job by Kenny Wilson, too. Now, also, we're talking to John Allen. He said that Doug West, even though the numbers some nights, 7 for 14 or 7 for 16, well, maybe not shooting as well as they would like, but doing all the other things that they need to win.
Foul's going to be on Gary Massey as he took Brian Shorter down.
That may be the only way to stop him. It's a matter of strength, positioning, feel for the game. And right here, just all the good inside players. And look at the theatrics as well. I mean, he gets the attention of the officials.
He sure does.
Look at Taylor saying, look at him, he got away with it again.
Grice and Taylor on the Villanova bench and may have to stay there for a while as Rolly Massimino's going to try to save him for the second half. He's got 5:50 here. He's going to have to cover. Shorter cooperates. Villanova by 2.
Again, use some clock and get Doug West into it.
West will try. Front rims a 3. Miller the rebound.
Look at the balance, though.
Brooklyn wants it. Hits it.
Well, no Matthews. Rod Brooklyn's got to do it. Matched up beautifully, just better offense.
Wilson will try himself.
Didn't need that.
And a foul to the rebound. And
West, huh?
Shorter, I think.
Will they give it to Shorter? Or Massey? Yeah, Massey.
It is going to go on Gary Massey. All the Pitt players were staying up there. Take a look.
Goes underneath, all the banging. You mentioned Shorter earlier, Brooklyn. He just knows how to clear people out. Massey may have been fouled. I think he's more hurt about the foul than the injury.
Second foul on Gary Massey. He and Grice with 2, Taylor with 3. Still 5 minutes to play first half.
Shorter joined this program, you had to make some evaluation of your pre-game meals. Then they took a look at Brookins showing up overweight. I'm sure the dietitian had nightmares.
Following the Ox around campus.
We'll call him anything he wants, right, Mike?
You got that right.
I read a quote by John Thompson saying he's one of the premier low-post players. Still man-to-man by Pitt.
Miller out on Wilson.
Switched inside.
Massey shut off.
They got away with that.
Pitt bench wanted to travel. West finds Walker. Walker fires and hits the three.
Nice extra pass, though. Doug West showed his experience.
The freshman Chris Walker out of Houston has hit some big buckets of late for this Villanova club.
Not afraid from day one.
Porter trying to get a step. Here's Miller. Wildcat
Questionable,
ball.
huh?
Right.
He got to change it.
And now right in front of us, the call has changed. It'll be Pittsburgh ball.
Right here, a lot of times the official will point the wrong way and mean the other way. That's good officiating. Frank Scagliati. Really not too happy with the...
No big argument, though.
No. He said he almost got it. Well, there really isn't much love lost between these two clubs. They really compete.
Martin just can't get going. Here comes Wilson.
Steve Walker. Ooh. You see Walker check out at the other end? They're all Porter out of bounds on it.
Wilson will set the play. 4 minutes now to play first half. Villanova by 1. West pops out. Buries it.
That's not good defense there. Just a little curl. Darrell Porter relaxed and paid for it.
3-point Nova lead.
Still a matchup.
Shorter will try. It's outside.
Oh, they haven't been getting him on the box. Elevating his game.
Unofficially, I've got Brian Shorter for 16 here in the first half. He lit Oklahoma up for 37. Wilson can't respond. Rebound loose. And Walker picks up the foul.
Gonzalez, spin call. That Rod has got some shoulders now. I'm amazed at his speed and his quickness to the ball. I mean, now normally the guard should win this, wouldn't you think? Mm-hmm. Look at the big guy.
Such a long trip, though, around.
That's true, too. Might take a 10-second violation, but you see him flail the arm as well? No wonder he helped Walker up.
62% free throw shooter. His 5th point of the first half. This one would give Pitt back the lead. Six for Brooklyn, 3:24 to go here first half. Pittsburgh by
1. Created to slip the bounds of nature and powered by an unrelenting force within. The intercooled, turbocharged Dodge Daytona Shelby.
Now get $600 cash back on Dodge Daytonas.
I live in Manhattan, and when you live in Manhattan, you need comfort, you need pot roast. Sometimes need to eat pot roast with a spoon. I've got a taste for some real food.
Do you know why Spuds McKenzie has so much fun at parties? Because he's always in control. Spuds knows it's cool to live by one simple rule. Know when to say when.
A reminder from Anheuser-Busch.
3:24 to go here first half. 31-30. Pitt by 1. Mike Gorman, Phil Raftery here in Pittsburgh. Report on Jason Matthews. A slight sprain, but probably will not be back tonight. So Paul Evans will play without his leading scorer. over the last couple of weeks for the rest of this evening.
He's been short-handed all year, and what a pleasant youngster, and a guy who last year a little low-key in the offensive end. This year teeing it up.
West deep in the corner now. Walker. Dowdell has come back out onto the floor.
New zone now. Flat 1-2-2. Martin down and fronting low.
Quick hands by Brooklyn, but it'll be pulling over the ball.
They stay in it, yes.
Whoa. Wilson nearly walked with it.
Watch Bobby Martin's quickness now. This will be a good point. He's outplaying the point, so it takes away the deep shot. Now he's got post responsibilities. If there's a low post guy and the ball goes to the wing, he'll go down in.
There are the quick hands. Porter got a hand on it. Martin came up with it. Miller in the middle on the break. Brook in a wing. And he walked with it.
You just can't make individual moves anymore, can you? You got to put the ball down quickly or officials negate it.
1-point lead. The Panthers have it. 2:37 to play here first half.
First ball Evans lean as noted, trying to get a little rest maybe.
Wilson penetrates, hits the little jumper.
And the ball movement froze Bobby Martin down in the 3-second lane. He couldn't react out as the point man.
6 for Kenny Wilson here in the first half. And again, he is a guy that Villanova needs to score to win.
The shorter, I think, can score if they get it down to him. Massey working hard.
Brooklyn was looking inside. Brooklyn will try. Long, shorter there for the offensive board. Miller gives it up to Porter.
Got away with one, Michael.
Right, Shorter did, yes.
NBA, they call that one.
Little hold up. Martin high, looking for short or low.
What does he work for the ball?
And that'll be Kenny Wilson to push on Sean Miller.
That's exactly what Miller has to do. Turn the corner and wow!
Whoa! Memphis State. We saw them in Maui.
Larry teeing it up.
We understand that Louisville just got that basket. Memphis State scored the first 24 points of the game.
That's extraordinary. A couple of weeks ago, we were saying, well, Louisville might be that sleeper, huh?
Didn't get the wake-up call.
No.
Just a few minutes of that one, that's for sure.
Denny Crum will be squeezing that program.
Sean Miller, one of the two 90% free throw shooters on this team. Miller and Matthews both shooting above 90, and you won't find another backcourt in the country that can make that claim.
Now, Greg Woodard, remember early in the year, St. John's, he nailed a couple of threes. He's in the game now. Very good stroker.
Walker, West, Dowdell, Woodard, and Massey on the floor for Villanova. Miller, Martin, Brooklyn, Porter, and Shorter.
Still in the 1-2-2 or the flat 3-2. Bobby Martin up top. Tough to shoot over a minute. I think they got to get down on the box to Massey or Dowdell.
There's Woodard deep in the corner. Brooklyn out quickly on him. Dowdell.
Martin. Over aggressive.
Number 3 on Bobby Martin.
Of course, out at the point, they don't expect him to get in foul problems. Not a real good play by Bobby.
Bill, you know, it's funny. We're going to see Gil Johnson come into the game. Bobby Martin will sit down. It's funny. Bobby Martin, in the first minute and a half of the game, goes down hard on the court, and he has not been able to get himself back into this game since then.
That's as hard as I've seen somebody fall this year. No support, nobody to lean on. And you're right, he's not
knocked all the rhythm out of it. The 3 fouls, no points. I bet he doesn't have more than 2 rebounds, but he's got that.
Miller taking over, huh? All right, Sean. Chris Matthews out. He's got to carry a lot of the load. I think if Wilson lets him shoot the three-pointer, it's certainly going to help inside, but I think Sean's got to bounce it as well.
Shorter taking down the minute straight up to go here first half, and we're even at 33.
As soon as he's able to turn the corner, holding it now. They're playing him so close to the 3. Miller should be able to bounce it, I think.
On the shot side. Johnson firing off the bench, and it's an air ball.
Easy.
Barry Beckadam getting his first minutes in a long time for the Villanova Wildcats.
Great to see him back, isn't it?
Woodard, West in the corner. Shot clock off. Now's the time to set it. Woodard will fire. Back rims it. Oh, the foul. Committed the foul, going for the rebound. And he fouled the wrong guy. It'll be Sean Miller.
What a time to foul. They got the rebound. They may not have gotten a shot off. But that's what happens when you stroke it and follow. Pretty good looking shooter.
You want him to follow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where the smaller guy gets in front of you.
He knows it's not going in before anyone else.
Yeah, he knows it's long or short.
The Big East best free throw shooter. A chance to give the Panthers a halftime lead, perhaps. Still 4 seconds on the clock.
Sean Miller becoming more of a coach out there. You notice? Directing.
Here's a young man who, much like Bill Russell, gets sick physically almost the day of the game, every game, and something they're really trying to work on here at Pittsburgh. He gets so nerved up for the game. Doug West really got a chance to set his feet. Villanova bench initially looking for a goaltend. They won't get it. 35-33, the halftime score. Pittsburgh is up by 2 as both the teams head to the locker room. Let's go back to the studio right now. Here's John Saunders. John.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mike Gorman and Bill Raftery. Very important game for both these teams in the Big East as they try and make it into the tournament. The problems continue in Lexington, Kentucky. A Louisville newspaper reports that the University of Kentucky's response to the NCAA's 18 charges against the school's basketball program may for the first time point some guilt at head coach Eddie Sutton. The Courier-Journal says potentially false and misleading statements were given involving illegal transportation provided players Eric Manuel and Sean Sutton to college entrance exams. Eddie Sutton's lawyer, Terry McBrayer, told the Lexington Herald-Leader, by leaking the information, the school is trying to discredit Sutton. McBrayer says they just want him out and they're promoting his firing. Now, here's a score that is hard to believe in this one. Memphis State facing Louisville, this in the Metro Conference. Louisville did not score until 7 minutes and 9 seconds were gone in the game. Memphis State led it at one point, 24-0, and they're still clinging to that big lead, 26-4. If clinging is the correct word. Stay with us. We're at halftime in the Big East. Villanova and Pittsburgh. Back with more in just a moment. We'll have a look at one of the Big East stars, Australian Andrew Gaze.
When you need a home equity loan and nobody's home at the bank, call Statewide Capital. 1-800-DIAL-CASH and turn your phone into a cash machine. Even if you've been turned down by the bank, Statewide Capital says yes to second mortgage home equity loans at low fixed rates without broker's fees. So call Statewide Capital. 1-800-DIAL-CASH and turn your phone into a cash machine.
It's the dawn of a new day. The business battles are about to resume. Arm yourself with today's Wall Street Journal. Like you, we attack at dawn.
Call 800-372-3000 for this special Journal introductory offer. 12 weeks for just $29.75 with a money-back guarantee. 12 weeks, $29.75. Call 800-372-3000 now for the Wall Street Journal.
If you've dreamed of the perfect road, we've got the perfect way to drive it. With shore-footed front-wheel drive and 150 fuel-injected turbocharged horsepower, the 1989 Shadow ES Turbo, the new spirit of all-out performance, only from Dodge. Now get $600 cash back or 4.9% financing on Shadows in stock.
Heavy hitter from field operations takes over. Wants to move us into the Fortune 100. Tough guy. He wants to look at MIS. How many computers? How many dollars? What's the return? So I show him what we're doing with Wang. Voice response for order status. Wang integrated imaging for customer service. Field to home office integration. The numbers from the field come into the mainframe the second the books close. Consolidated financials go back to the field by the 3rd of the month. his jaw drops. He says, well, he didn't say anything really. He just whistled, like...
ESPN's NCAA basketball, Villanova versus Pittsburgh, is brought to you by Dodge Cars and Trucks. On the street or off the road, it's the new spirit of Dodge. By Chemlawn, for the very best in lawn, tree, and shrub care. By Diet Coke. Enjoy Diet Coke. You're going to drink it just for the taste of it. And by Wang Laboratories. Wang makes it work. Pittsburgh with a 2-point halftime lead over Villanova. Back to the Big East in just a moment. You know, the Seton Hall Pirates' emergence as a national power this year could be directly related to their success as an international recruiting ground. You know, when Andrew Gaze decided to leave Australia and move up to Seton Hall, he helped P.J. Carlesimo land him after 2 years of trying. And what he also did after his move from down under was help move the Pirates over the top. Chris Fowler reports.
We need more passports than most people to travel around the country, but it's been good to us. We're very close to the Statue of Liberty, and we stress that in our recruiting, so we've got to keep bringing people in here.
And one of the best examples of the Pirates' United Nations approach is Australian Andrew Gaze, a basketball player of international fame.
You might not think the basketball opportunities would be all that great for a kid growing up in Australia, except that Andrew's father coached the national team in 4 Olympic Games and played in 3 himself. And growing up, the Gaze family house was attached to a 9-court basketball complex in Melbourne.
Right from day one, I was living on a basketball court. So at 5, I guess you could say that it's not unrealistic for me to say that basketball is going to be my life and be my future.
Andrew's international achievements preceded him, and along with that came anxiety and the reality of adapting. But for who?
We know that they ran a different system, so we thought PJ was going to try to adjust and fit in with Andrew, you know, running a motion offense. But so far, we have stayed with our same offense, and you know, he's come around to adjusting to us.
If we structured our system around him, if we want to run a lot of picks for him, if we want to make him the focal point of our offense, he's capable of getting at least 25 to 30 points.
And with the transition comes the realization that American basketball is far different than the international game, with much less emphasis on individual scoring, a longtime trademark of Gaze.
I think we still haven't convinced him how well he's playing. I still think Andrew doesn't understand that he's playing very good basketball for us.
We hear you're doing very well down there. How many points are you averaging? And I'm like, oh, I'm averaging 12, and like there's stone cold silence on the phone for like 10 seconds. And they're like, oh, you're doing well. They don't understand it.
But Andrew understands that this may be his only shot at American basketball. That is, unless the NBA comes calling.
Realistically, I think it would be a long shot. But once again, if an opportunity did arise, then I'd jump at it because, you know, if that is the highest level of competition available, then I'd love to be involved in it.
With Andrew Gaze, the Pirates are 21-5 this year. He averages over 13 points a game. And during the last 2 games, he's hit on 10 out of 12 shots from the 3-point range. Stay with us. We'll preview our second game from the Big Ten in just a moment.
With an 8-foot bed, South Dakota is all work. With a 3.9-liter V6, North Dakota is all play. The unique mid-size Dodge Dakota. 2 pickups for the price of 1.
Save up to $3,000 on selected trucks during the Big Dodge Truck Push.
American business can save millions of dollars every year with the UPS Next Day Air Letter. Unlike other companies which frequently charge up to $14, UPS, because we're so efficient, charges only $8.50. And we guarantee overnight delivery to every address, coast to coast. The UPS Next Day Air Letter, the super saver of overnight letters.
This is my lawn, and I love to work on it. I feed it. I keep track of its growth, its thickness. I know every inch of this lawn, and if there's a problem, I fix it. I give it the kind of care and attention you just can't count on from any lawn care company. I mean, this may not be my house, but it is my lawn.
We care and it shows.
ChemLawn, we care and it shows. Introducing a totally new concept in home fitness. Bowflex from Schwinn. A revolution in total body workouts featuring power rod resistance. Bowflex makes it simple to move from exercise to exercise. All you do is combine power rods from as little as 5 pounds to as much as 400. Schwinn Bowflex, a totally new concept for total body workouts.
Call 1-800-833-FLEX for a free brochure and the Schwinn Bowflex dealer nearest you.
It's time to play ball. Perennial Powers Miami and Texas battle on Sunday night college baseball at 8 Eastern live on ESPN.
Back to the Big East in just a moment, but let us tell you there are a couple of scores to report. Memphis State and Louisville. This is the one where Memphis State led 24-0. 7 minutes into the game, they still have a 20-point lead. It's now 35-15. UNC Asheville against NC State, and State has a big 15-point lead. It's now in the second half, 50-35. A reminder, we have 3 games tonight. The third one after SportsCenter will be Long Beach State facing UNLV. They're ranked number 18. But our second game will be Purdue and Illinois, and a very important one in the Big Ten. Let's join Mike Patrick.
Well, thank you, John, and we want to welcome everyone to the University of Illinois. In about an hour, we'll have Purdue against the Illini, a team trying to regain its earlier form. Earlier this year, Illinois may have been the best team in the country, rolling along at 17-0. Then disaster struck on January 22nd. Star guard Kendall Gill, number 13, suffered a broken bone in his foot against Georgia Tech. Without him, the Illini is only 4-4. Earlier tonight, Kendall Gill showing some progress in his recovery, and he's with Dick Vitale right now.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Certainly a pleasure being here with a real star, Kendall Gill. Kendall, your team was undefeated. Certainly they miss you right now. They're 4-4 without you. But I want to know is what is your status right now after 4 weeks?
Well, my status right now is basically on schedule. I went and got some x-rays today, and my crack in my foot is healing up real well, and I expect to be back by the first week in March. That's what we're hoping for right now.
Has it really been frustrating for you? I mean, sitting there watching this team really struggle after the 17-0 start?
Yes, it has. It's been real frustrating. I just sit there and I know that I can do something, and that's when it really hurts because, you know, I know I could have helped in some of those losses that we've gotten since I've been away. Not saying that I'm a game saver or anything like that, but I know that our team, when healthy, is a real good team and we don't lose easy.
You know, I want to know, when you do come back, the recovery, it's not going to basically be easily getting back your rhythm and timing. How much do you think you can help this team when you do step back?
Well, when I come back, I think I can help them with the three-point shooting. I can do that right now. I practiced that today, and it's still there. But I don't think that I can cut back to back, you know, side to side real well right now and dog the point guards like I usually do when I'm in there. So we'll just have to see how I feel, and hopefully I can do those things. You never know. And you know, when I come back, let's hope for the best.
Kendall, I want to really thank you for coming on. You're certainly a star player. Let's go to Mike Gorman.
All right, fellas, thanks very much. We're back here in Pittsburgh, 35-33, the halftime score. Pittsburgh up by just 2 at the half. Jason Matthews very questionable now for the second half at all. We'll update you on that as it goes along. Let's update the keys, though, and go back to what you thought were going to be the keys for the game. First, Doug West.
Well, it's low scoring, so 7 points is an adequate number, I think, for Doug West. They've been able to do some things for him. They needed him to take over at a crucial time in the first half. He went inside, posted up, and Kenny Wilson got it to him, so that's key for Roley.
And on the other side, Brian Short has had himself a heck of a half.
Well, I just am amazed what he can do down low. He also came out and made some jump shots, as you noted. You were a little bit surprised as well. But look at the body and the ability to seal off. He keeps himself very active. There's the shape up. And, of course, Massey is dead with that wide body.
And so far, the numbers are pretty much even, as the scoreboard would reflect, 35-33. We're going to look at the play that put Jason Matthews down. We're told now it might be more of a knee than an ankle, even though the ankle looks like what got it right here.
And also, he may come back, too. At first, we thought it was the face, and obviously then the stepping on the foot, but he's very fortunate from that shot. I thought his foot was broken.
Yep, and Jason hit his first 2 threes in this game, which would have been key as things went along for Pittsburgh. A quick look at some of the numbers from that first half, and we find out Villanova, Roley will take 52% on the road food, I'm sure.
He's got to be delighted. I think the numbers, the score, he's got to be happy as well.
All right, field goals again, pretty much a wash. West with 7 points and 1 rebound, and will have to do more in the second half if indeed Doug West and the Villanova Wildcats are going to hang on for a win here. Anything you expect to change in the second half?
I think it's up Roley's alley, this slow type of play. I think they'll continue to go to shorter on Pittsburgh's end, and I think Dougie West's going to have to take over. And again, Pittsburgh's going to have to take and push the ball as often as possible.
Okay, we will be back. Second half action coming up here in the first part of Big Monday. A big battle to see who goes to the NCAAs. Pittsburgh hopes it's the Panthers.
Mercedes-Benz was obsessed with safety engineering long before it became fashionable. Perhaps that's why, in a recent insurance industry study of 207 cars, this S-Class Mercedes had the best overall safety record. Mercedes-Benz, engineered like no other car in the world.
For the pride, for the dream, for the love, and for the team, for the will that comes from the heart, for the skill that sets you apart, for the sweat and for the drive, for the reason you strive for all you do. This was for you, for the hope and for the pride, for that fire, the fire inside.
For all you do, the clean, crisp taste of Beechwood aged Budweiser.
This was for
Have you heard the one about the company that had to have their computers repaired right away? They should have called Entree. We'll get a computer that's down back up in a hurry. Seriously. So your computer system didn't quite get your business off the ground. Time to call Entree. We've designed hundreds of thousands of systems, and when we design one for you, you won't be left wondering whether it'll fly.
ESPN's NCAA basketball, Villanova versus Pittsburgh, is brought to you by Mercedes-Benz, engineered like no other car in the world, and by Bud Light. Everything else is just a light.
Mike Gorman, Bill Raftery back here at the Fitzgerald Fieldhouse on the campus of the University of Pittsburgh. Rod Brooken is going to start the second half for Pitt in place of Jason Matthews. It's Miller, Brooken, Martin, Porter, and Shorter on the floor for Pittsburgh. Wilson, West, Dowdell, Massey, Grice out there for the Villanova Wildcats. Martin, no points in the ball game. Bobby looking to drive, and he has it knocked away.
Just not himself.
Villanova. No, not at all.
Dowdell took away the baseline, but just Bobby Martin, maybe from the beginning of the game on, struggling.
Grice also without a point in that first half.
And the key with Tommy is he pushed off. He doesn't have to. He had to lean down. And number 4. 3.
That's just straight.
All right, Tommy, as he tries to get rid of it, no question about it, but he's key to the score or reverse the ball. And a cheapie. Rodney's got the 3.
Brooken catches and fires. Hits a 3.
Speaking of threes,
Pittsburgh with their biggest lead of the night. It's 5.
Now what that does with that third foul on Tom Grice, Taylor with 3-2, they're going to have to yo-yo them. Right now he's going with Tom.
West can't answer. First rebound of the night for Martin.
Again, the balance. Villanova not giving up the easy goal.
Shorter wants to go right at Grice and does.
Heads up play by Pitt. They know Tom Grice is at a disadvantage.
looking to create outside.
Early on, a tough trip.
Short of the quick hand. They are alive at Pittsburgh. Porter. Brooklyn again. Got it! Roley wants time.
Yeah, he's got it.
The biggest lead of the night, and Pittsburgh's got it. They're up 10.
The Mercedes-Benz 560 SL Coupe Roadster. Is it the car you wanted above all others because of its mighty V8 power? Or its blend of quick reflexes and sumptuous comfort? Or its incredible workmanship and finish? Only one thing is certain. You will have the driving experience of your life, finding out. Nature's light. Bathing fields of grain, enriching full, fresh hops, giving life to sparkling streams, nourishing all the natural things that go into making Bud Light. The light beer that's beechwood aged for a clean, fresh taste that makes Bud Light the one light that outshines them all. Was it live or new HBS 2?
Critical couple of minutes coming up here for the Villanova Wildcats. Kenny Wilson to set the offense. Villanova, one of the bubble teams if you were watching SportsCenter earlier tonight. West, little runner in the lane. He traveled before the shot went off. And Roley Massimino is going wild here on the sideline.
Well, he knew how important that set was. An empty trip at a crucial time. I just thought that particular play he had taken the advantage step. I'm not so sure if he had walked.
Miller finds Brook, and he wants it again. In and out this time. Taylor quickly to Wilson. Miller, the bump outside.
And Roley up and all over anybody you can get a hold of. But Brooklyn was on a tear, as Roley is right there.
That one was halfway down.
What energy he has. Incredible.
Rod Brooklyn with 2 threes here in the second half.
I think if they go to the box and kick it to the other wing, well, so much for that.
Wilson misses strong. Rebound underneath. Back up, Massey.
Good inside position. But if they can hit it to the box and throw opposite, I think they're going to get themselves a nice open shot going over.
Shorter's got Dowdell. Kicks it out. Miller sets himself. That's trouble.
While they take advantage of this screen, go down and squeeze on the ball, and Sean Miller alertly stepping to the line there.
Hit by 11. Dowdell leaves it for Wilson again. Misses again. Shorter clear.
That's the kick they want, though.
Shorter will bring it up himself and now gives it up to Miller. Massey all over Brooklyn.
They go to the bread and butter down on the box.
Shorter powers it. No. Martin got away with one, maybe. And the foul's going to go the other way.
I think it's on Gary Massey. We'll see. But the strength, not a good shot this time. Normally he has a better release, Brian Shorter. But they're going to the well. The big guy usually comes up with something. Here a skimmer. And underneath, they get the little chuck.
I want to say they gave that foul to Steph West.
It could be.
According to the scoreboard. If it is, it's West's second.
Now Dowdell's got to stop Brian Shorter underneath.
Miller again. Hits again. Just 2 this time, but it he can drain it.
Of course, again, with Jason Matthews, he may not have to.
West kicks it off. Wilson. And we've got a push outside, and it's going to be Darrell Porter, I think, picking it up.
Kenny able to turn the corner.
Second foul on Porter. Chris Walker came to the scores table and pointed to you, Bill. You moonlighting here?
Well, a little second job. Now, the bench wasn't happy with Kenny Wilson. That's why that substitution took place. Rowley with the fatherly touch.
West stripped on the way through. Pittsburgh's got some serious numbers on this break. Shorter.
Brooklyn did not give it up. In the middle, Sean Miller wanted the basketball.
Pitt has exploded to a 15-point lead.
You don't like to see guys pass the ball behind on the break like Rod Brooklyn did, but it worked.
Near strip again by Brooklyn. Walker will try. Dowdell, big-time rebound. Back in.
Good gather, too, as he got his balance and set and powered up.
Just the second basket, though, of the second half of Villanova, and nearly 5 minutes gone. They're down 13. 1-1-3. Porter, a little move on Walker. Brooklyn again. Hits again. 15 for Brooklyn. 3 threes in the second half.
That really stretches the defense as you take a shot. Jason Matthews unable to get a peek even.
West looking for something. And Brooklyn's called for the foul outside.
I guess they may go to Deshaun Miller, either one. But the defense exciting, the building, and they have been on a tear, Pitt. Rowley with the timeout to stem the tide. But the defense has let him down a little bit.
They did give that foul to Miller, his second there, the Pittsburgh run. And that's a serious run, folks.
Whoa, I'll tell you. But when you're shooting them deep like Rod Brooklyn is, how much you can do.
West catches and fires for three.
Villanova extending the floor now, trying to come up with a little turnover. At least force the issue a little. Back man-to-man this time.
Walker's got Miller. Miller looks to create. Stripped on the drive. Loose ball on the floor. West.
Walker's hustle and then foul on Miller. Enable Villanova to get the ball. Heads up play when you get away with it. Chris Walker, very alert and strong.
Villanova basketball down 13 with 14 minutes to go in the game.
The chant for Dougie. They got a Rowley chant and a Dougie chant.
It's in the chant book here.
See if they get Grice in the flow a little bit.
Taylor stripped by Miller. Off to Porter. Takes it in. No. And the foul before the shot on Doug West, and he now has three.
Rodney Taylor maybe trying to do something he's not capable of. Dribble through traffic. I thought he walked. Then he turned it over. West back. Tried to avoid the contact.
West with three. Grice on the bench with three. Taylor with three. Shorter.
I'd like to see him on the box against Grice. That'd get him out of the game, I think.
He's got three players on the floor with 3 fouls each, but I guess when you're down 13, you got to roll it a little bit.
Absolutely. Chris Grice out here looks to dump low.
Taylor swallowed up. West again. Front rims the three, and Bobby Martin just picked up foul number 4.
That was a he-man rebound. Rodney Taylor just carved out so much room. Bobby Martin unable to move him, and he was up as well.
Bobby Martin's going to burn these tapes, I'll tell you. Martin now at 4, and you can see the host of Villanova players who have to be careful.
Neither club very deep either. I mean, quality deep. Some young guys learning the ropes.
Nate Bailey seeing his first action in quite a while for Pittsburgh now, number 4 on the floor. West looking to be the offense. Grice over the top, rebound. Grice again, no, says Larry Lembo, and they got him. They got him for number 4.
Roley's going to get a tee, too. They look the other way. Villanova trying to get back. I don't know about the foul, but right now, throwing the shots up, running after them, some bodies flying.
Villanova did not get Dowdell into the game. You would guess, well, they get the foul outside on Walker. I'm sure Pitt was going right at Grice that time.
No question. Ryan Shorter can get anybody in foul trouble. Both centers struggled tonight.
Unbelievable. No points. No points for Grice, no points for Martin.
They guided him inbounding there. Brooklyn.
Shorter turns, short with it. Dowdell clears his West.
Neither
club down 13.
Excuse me, Mike. Neither club great running teams. Therefore, they don't score quickly. So each trip painful.
Too strong with the shot. Got the rebound off the floor.
Down everything but, huh? Good hustle, good play. Bailey with the foul. You know, in talking to Paul Evans before the Seton Hall game, he thought Nate Bailey could be like Matt Brush. You see Dowdell, again, reiterating John Olive, feels he's just performed admirably, particularly the last month.
It'll put Mark Dowdell on the free throw line. He's a 59% free throw shooter, and that is really a percentage that has been climbing during the year. He really started off poorly, but he's got pretty good form despite the fact that didn't get on. Walker goes out. Wilson comes back in. We should catch the clock here. 12:15 to go, down 13. The other night against Connecticut, it was a similar situation where Rollie Massimino benched Kenny Wilson for 8 minutes. He came back in with the club down about 15 against Connecticut. They rallied to win in overtime.
Well, your point guy is such an extension of the bench. If he doesn't perform well, for most clubs, they lose. Here's a turnover. Same way, Villanova ball. Back underneath. But with Villanova, I just think Kenny Wilson needs an A game for them to beat the good clubs. And he's so important.
West skips it out to Wilson.
See, with the small inside, now Taylor could be a factor. He can just present a passing lane. All perimeter, not getting in.
No question. West now squares up. Can't hit outside. Oh, Taylor, big league rebound. Got the bucket, and he got a foul.
Is he a He-Man? The good seal-off for inside position against the zone. If you don't get position in front, you see the shot, turn and curl, present yourself to the ball, you almost become the defensive man on the inside. And against a pretty strong man himself, Ryan Shorter.
Paul Evans immediately goes for a little more bulk and 6'8" Bailey down and brings Gil Johnson back in. Pitt 5-point advantage at the free throw line. Rodney Taylor with his 9th point, and it's a 9-point game. 53 for Pittsburgh, 44 for Villanova.
Pape Chevrolet, Beretta and Corsica midwinter clearance. Popularly equipped and at closeout prices at Pape Chevrolet Geo. Beretta, $11,333. Corsica, $11,888. Bottom line. And they're loaded with features. V6, automatic transmission, air conditioning, AM/FM stereo, cruise, and tilt. Beretta, $11,333. Corsica, $11,888. Pape Chevrolet Geo's midwinter closeout. We're #1 for all the right reasons.
But you won't find a more fantastic show. Call now, and you won't miss out on your free video or the 25th anniversary edition of the famous swimsuit issue. It's an entire issue devoted to 25 years of the best in swimwear. And you'll save almost 50% off the cover price. 25 issues payable in 3 monthly installments of only $9.89 each. And you can charge it. Call the number on your screen right now to get your free video, the swimsuit issue, and save on Sports Illustrated.
The left knee of Jason Matthews, 53-44. Pittsburgh by 9. Matthews going down with that injury in the first half. 11:48 to go here second half. 2 more games coming up here on Big Monday on ESPN. The Illini look to bounce back against Purdue. That'll be immediately following this one. And then late tonight, UNLV, Jerry Tarkanian's club.
Good pressure.
Terrell Porter will bring it up. Big game for both of these teams, not only in the Big East standings, Bill, but it's on. I'm sure the NCAA selection committee doesn't sit necessarily and watch, but in essence, they're watching the game.
Oh, sure.
Like
They'll see the score, and both clubs, if the team that wins has one less concern. I mean, it's a great win against a worthy opponent. Good shape up. Again, Dowdell caught. You can't permit Brian Shorter to walk in there. He's so tough.
Second foul on Dowdell.
Oh, this guy. Now, look, it's just a little nudge. Strip the arm. Step up. Good night. Oh. It's almost like preventive medicine. You got to get there before he gets there. That's the only way you're going to stop him.
Team fouls are even at 6 here second half, so next foul for each side. Free throws. Shorter again inside, kicking it out. Brooklyn, who's had the red-hot fingers here.
He switched pivot feet. Isn't that amazing?
Loose ball. Porter trying to punch it back into the backcourt, and it'll be Villanova basketball, a chance to get to 7.
Now, Darrell didn't realize he just had to grab it. He thought it was a backcourt violation. All he had to do was grab it.
Pittsburgh came out like a house of fire here in the second half, and they haven't cooled off a whole lot. Walker and Wilson both in the game with West, Taylor, and Dowdell. West again, hits again.
The confidence. I mean, he's been stroking the ball decently, hasn't been making them, but when you're a senior and been around, almost a 5-second.
The 15-point Pitt leads down to 6. Good trap on Brooklyn. And Wilson is called with a foul. Boy, they had him too, Bill.
He didn't have to lean in, Kenny.
Yeah,
just let him relax, let the man dribble to him, move your body.
Third foul now on Kenny Wilson. And we are over the limit, so we'll be shooting here. West is playing with 3. Grice has 4. He's on the bench right now. Wilson 3, Taylor 3. And Villanova not being as deep.
And normally Kenny Wilson has a better feel for the game with 10.5 left. That's not an end of the game kind of a trap where you really have to give one. So he just backed off.
16 points for Rod Brook, and Tom Grice open for an opportunity to get back in along with Gary Massey. You see over Massey's right eye there. Massey's going to require stitches after this ball game for a cut suffered in the first half. It's been physical.
It sure has. I'm curious to see how Rod Brookins shoots the ball the more he plays now. As noted, a little overweight. It tends to take away your stroke. Inside, Gilbert Johnson fighting Rodney Taylor, who presents a great target.
First foul on Johnson. It'll put Taylor at the free throw line. Taylor already has his average 9. He will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. 10:22 left to go in the game. 7-point lead Pittsburgh got.
Of course, all the emotion in this game, Mike, and then you put on the NCAA potential bid. It really has become an aggressive, maybe overly aggressive performance by both clubs.
Villanova, a great free throw shooting team. At least the players they have on the floor are. Shorter, little pump turnaround.
Good screen off by Dowdell.
West, a little leaner. Won't go down the tip.
Nice hustle.
Yeah, good play by Walker, who tipped it loose to Wilson.
Chris Walker came in with great credentials. Very confident player.
Wilson, West rather again.
Nice tip.
Walker, and who they got?
Johnson. Gilbert. But what a play by Chris Walker. Did you see the tap pass? Back to the post. He came up with 2 big plays for his club. Tip one back out to half court. This one on the long rebound. Watch this pass. Whew. Little touch. And Rodney, if he could have gathered, could have finished.
All right, Taylor, who missed just a moment ago, back at the free throw line. Taylor will return next year. West, Wilson, and Massey, the 3 seniors who will graduate off the starting 5. Also a pretty good recruiting year, both of these programs. Pitt's had a great year.
Villanova not far behind.
Taylor gets the bounce on the second. 11 points for Taylor, 5-point game.
Schoenville hasn't been able to see the floor with Rodney's doing a good job.
Darrell Porter skips to the head look. Cross court Johnson. Johnson will take it.
I'll tell you, I'm looking at the coaches up Pitt. They said he glanced and shook their head. Confidence stroke. Man-to-man by Pitt now.
West around the screen, knocks it down.
Hey, some nights Doug looks like a #1 draft pick, doesn't he?
Yep.
I mean, right now he's taking over. Great steal.
What a play by Walker. West again. Front rims it. Dowdell was there, but the rebound broken.
Dowdell is a workhorse, isn't he?
He can get up there, too.
Looking over Chris Walker. He's really giving him a smart. Sean Miller's got to take over now. Get it into the big guy. There you go.
Kick it out, Porter.
West through there, Michael. Doug West sort of lost control of him down and fouled. Very unnecessary.
It's number 4.
Not a typical West foul.
Rodney Taylor comes out. Gary Massey goes in.
That's the second play where Villanova acted as though it were the end of the game. The trap by Kenny Wilson and that little play.
And there's a world of time to go here. 8 minutes, 50 seconds. Free throws betraying both clubs.
Dowdell. Hey, he goes after it. They're swapping inside. Man-to-man. And
West is looking for a shot every time off. He's got 17 now.
Well, that
56-53.
That little inside screen, they switched, and Brooklyn, really a little taller than Porter, switched to Porter.
Oh, Paul Evans really giving a piece of his mind to Darrell Porter as he goes by.
Well, that's because he didn't play West well.
Shorter in the blocks. Porter will try a 3. Back rims it. Villanova a chance to get to 1 or tie with 3. Massey for 2.
Well, they ran the floor. The real first fast break basket they've had.
56-55.
Now, Pitt doesn't need this one. Good play by Rod Brooklyn.
Well, they jump out on Miller quickly.
They've had good reaction to the outside shot and then helping out down low.
Porter, good pass. Picked off the floor. Johnson, and he'll go to the free throw line. Dowdell got the foul.
Pretty play.
Dowdell is third.
Nice catchable bounce pass. Good look.
We have got a timeout. 7:32 left to go in the game, and it's a good one. Pittsburgh by 3.
After rigorous examination of the Mercedes-Benz 300E, one automotive journal concluded that it may be the best sedan in the world, and another journal called it a nearly spectacular mix of performance and practicality. The Mercedes-Benz 300E. Now that it's astonished the experts, let it astonish you.
We have got a timeout. 7:32 left to go in the game, and it's a good one. Pittsburgh by 3.
After rigorous examination of the Mercedes-Benz 300E, one automotive journal concluded that it may be the best sedan in the world, and another journal called it a nearly spectacular mix of performance and practicality. The Mercedes-Benz 300E. Now that it's astonished the experts, let it astonish you.
Once, there were a few proud men, men of adventure, men of courage, men who knew the meaning of honor. There still are, the Marines. We're looking for a few good men.
58-55, Pittsburgh by 3, and Villanova getting 2 over the top.
Well, they don't run much, but the reaction as the send it in by Doug West is completed is, who said I can't teach the fast break?
Just like he used to do.
An advantage break they'll take. They won't woo-woo or go up and down all night.
Wilson, Walker. Massey, Miller, Dowdell, the 5 on the floor for Villanova. Walker tries, hits!
Terrific. I'll tell you, he impressed me at St. John's. He came in, if you recall, bing, likes to bounce it and get himself set. And another turnover now. The press has been effective.
And the Villanova Wildcats, as Doug West and Rodney Taylor run to the scorer's table to get back in. Massey's going to come out.
Pitt has all the players down, and it's been a disadvantage for them. It's very cluttered.
Villanova a chance to get a lead after trailing by 15 here in the second half.
You mentioned the Connecticut game right at that point, too.
Michael Wilson coming back in with 12 to go here. West will try, hits it, and he was fouled by Shorter.
Set play, the down screen, and Doug West acting like a big-timer this second half, rising.
Must have read your key, huh?
He has really shown some guts here. The little down screen freedom, and of course the overzealous reaction by Brian Shorter.
Little NBA foul there, get him on the elbow. West looking for his 20th point of the night.
Rebound, Gil.
Rebound to Johnson.
Well, the ball's in Sean Miller's hand, his court. He's got to get it to the right people now, and the right guy's usually been this guy.
Shorter goes, finger roll, doesn't, but that was touched by Dowdell.
He didn't have to. I think it was coming out.
22 for Brian Shorter.
Right now, as we see the replay, this is really not a good release. He's a few of those. That was coming out.
Yep.
Mark Dowdell up big now. There isn't a point guard. Darrell Porter will be the point guard. Sean Miller getting a blow, and he really needs one, too.
Walker squares up. Misses the 3, and who he got? It's going against him.
I'm not sure if it's either
hit. Bobby Martin just fouled out of the game.
Oh, what a mystery night Bobby Martin has. I mean, here's a talented player coming up empty, and it all started on an alley-oop where his legs were taken out. He landed in a harsh fashion, and he was totally out of the game.
No question. Never got any rhythm. Look at that. No points, and if we did a check, if he had 1 or 2 rebounds, it's a lot.
And he is a good player. Off the ball, you see Dowdell very aggressive. Bobby just riding him out, an easy call as Martin gets number 5.
Rowley is using body English on the sidelines for these free throws by Dowdell.
He's getting everything into it.
Puts back down for the second one, but he leaned into that first one.
Miller didn't stay out long, right? It would be a team without a director.
Johnson looks and gives it to Miller. Villanova by 1.
Their man-to-man has been effective.
Broken.
After.
Oh, Walker got him, yep.
Really challenged. Now, there's certain guys you don't want to go and help out, leaving alone. That would be Brooklyn. And what happened is Walker reacted down low and just couldn't get back in time.
Jason Matthews still being worked on the Pittsburgh bench, which is a very down bench at the moment.
I wonder if he's going to try and come back, or they're just reapplying the tape.
If he could, they could use him. Rod Brooklyn with 17 now off the bench. Averages 9 a game, but Rod's the type of guy who seems to either get you 2 or 22.
The great shooter, it's a question of selection, huh?
Had a 24-point game against Oklahoma.
Well, this has been a Band-Aid night for Villanova. They've been applying nice dumps.
Bryce misses. And what do we got? Jump ball.
So Tom Grice, he's looking at Rowley. Rowley just shook his head. Tom scratched his head. Just one of those nights. Of course, Paul Evans wanted it over the top, and I don't blame him at all.
I thought that's what called.
Yeah, Dowdell came crashing in.
Pitt is really shaky against this pressure.
They are, and I think it's the numbers. They run some different sets, but they're stuck with the one. They have not run their little inside screen across that got them early baskets.
Gil Johnson on the roll. Rebound Massey weak side. And again, Villanova a chance to take the lead. Wilson isolated there with Matthews. Now he finds Grice. Grice wants to go on Johnson. Couple of fakes. No. Shorter there.
Tom Grice is having a night where I think he should just kick it off until he really gets a layup or a follow.
It's amazing. Martin fouled out without scoring a point. Tom Grice is playing, still hasn't scored a point. Shorter, and Dowdell just picked up another one.
Well, when you're behind Brian Shorter all game, number 32, he's going to get his fair share of fouls. I don't envy him, though. Right, I thought he should turn and square up. Brian Shorter, he didn't have the contact. That's what he likes. Likes to body on you. And Dowdell with another.
Dowdell has 4. Grice 4. West 4. Wilson 3. Taylor 3. 22 for Shorter.
If Pitt might try a little zone. Might be just to slow this quick hitting Villanova team. They've been able to get some quick shots. Got him back into this thing.
Pitt back up by 3 now.
Man-to-man, though.
Brooklyn on West.
Pitt switches that inside screen.
Taylor. Fall-away jumper goes down.
Has he been a horse?
13 from Rodney Taylor. Miller circles the wagons, finds Porter.
Head's always up, though, isn't it?
Now Pitt will reset with 4:25 to play, up 1.
Here's the set for the back screen. Didn't get it.
Johnson pops out.
There it is, and they got it.
Shorter. And Mark Dowdell just fouled out of the game.
He's so aggressive. Brian Shorter was ready to push off, too. But that play has been effective for Paul Evans since he's at Pitt. The little back screen to the empty box. They were patient, reversed it, and dumped it down.
All right, pick it out.
Right here, you see the delivery by Brooklyn. It was a nice bump on the box. And Dowdell, no question, but he is going to be a terrific player. So aggressive.
He wasn't going to get by that left down with Brian Shorter, though.
He didn't want to give him time.
Dowdell fouls out with 9 points. 25th point of the night for Shorter. Again, it's a 3-point lead for Pittsburgh as we head for the 4-minute mark.
Doug West time.
Wilson finds him. Inside Grice.
A silly foul. Rod Brooklyn. Putting Tom Grice on the line. You don't want to foul that. Tom Grice isn't going to hurt you that far away.
Tom Grice looking for his first point as he steps to the line. That's unbelievable.
And he's had the minutes to do it, too.
Oh, he really has. And we're going to come out here and Grice and Martin are going to go for the bubble with like under 4 minutes to play in the game.
You've been wondering where I was for the past couple of months, huh?
Where you got those keys?
And the press has been very good to Villanova. And conversely, Pitt has given up some easy baskets because they didn't handle it well.
Grice rolls in the second. We've got a timeout. Just under 4 to go. Don't go away. It's a 1-point game.
Once again, the automotive world is focusing on Mercedes-Benz because the engineers who created the 190 class and a whole new automotive category have just recreated it.
Give me 2001 second.
Introducing the Mercedes-Benz 190 class, the second generation.
Every night while you're sleeping, UPS is maintaining its status as the only company that delivers overnight to every address coast to coast. And we guarantee it with UPS Next Day Air. And because we're so efficient, we'll still do it for up to half what other companies charge, which is guaranteed to cause our competition some sleepless nights. UPS, we run the tightest ship in the shipping business.
3 minutes, 56 seconds left to play here at Fitzgerald Fieldhouse. Pittsburgh by 166-65. Bobby Martin has fouled out of the game. Jason Matthews is gone with a knee injury. And the Villanova Wildcats, who have pulled off 2 miracles in the last week with overtime wins over Providence and Connecticut, are looking to do it again after trailing by 15 here in the second half.
And Villanova took the pressure off. Let's see if Rodney Taylor can handle the big guy, Brian Shorter.
Porter putting it on the floor. Found some room. Double, triple pump won't go down. Grice off to Taylor. Here come the Cats, a chance for the lead. Wilson. Massey, good fake.
Great hesitation. Let the defense run by. Kenny Wilson with a great look.
Villanova by 1.
Cats in man-to-man. Most of this half.
Shorter turns. Hits a turnaround.
Say goodnight. Now you got to go out and play him and he can bounce by. Oh.
He's got 28. The last time these two clubs played, it was decided on a jump shot by Walker. West unable to answer. Shorter, another rebound.
Extraordinary night.
And he doesn't look tired.
No. He looks like the type that gets a little extra energy.
Boy, second time in a row, Porter's just like blown by people.
Rodney Taylor, before. They are in deep trouble inside, but Darrell Porter twice now bouncing himself to ecstasy without really good defense on the baseline.
Neither one of these clubs, not only can't they afford to lose players in this game, can't afford to lose many more games this year. Pittsburgh 14-10, Villanova 15-11. Darrell Porter still has not scored as Paul Evans shakes his head on the sidelines and sits back down.
And Kenny Wilson disconcerted and did it again. Fakes it just to get the attention of the shooter.
Pitt by 2.
Rice had his guy. Good help by Porter.
Taylor looking inside at Grice, but Shorter's giving Taylor room.
See the box now, the overload. And Kenny Wilson, if they reverse it, sometimes goes one-on-one.
West trying to lean in, and a blocking foul is called on Darrell Porter.
Didn't give ground.
It'll put Doug West on the line, 1-and-1. To the Villanova coaches, if we were going overtime again tonight, they said, yep.
Well, I got a while ago to make that decision. Responding to the chance. When he walked in, 3 or 4 of the Villanova players walked around him, just having some fun out onto the floor for the shoot-around.
Like a fighter going to the ring.
Making light of it.
21 for Doug West.
Seniors, you love them.
And we're going to get together here for a 2-minute and 15-second game. 69 apiece.
Well, I'd go and get Taylor out of the game. Just run your offense and try and get Brian Short of the ball.
There it goes.
Push. And that was not a good foul. Not good judgment by Rodney.
So Taylor with 13 has fouled out.
I thought he'd make him put out an offensive move. He just sort of shoved. Not necessary. John Olive now talking about who to go to with Rowley right there. There's the shove back. No question, Shorter leaned one way, but you've got to just hold your ground and don't shove. It's always the second one, isn't it?
Yeah. Rowley's going to counter with Chris Walker. That puts Massey up in a forward spot.
Now they're small.
Yes, they are. But again, with Bobby Martin having fouled out, it's not as if Paul Evans has a bunch of giants out there.
No, they're not big. Shorter plays big, though.
Yes, no question. There's Bobby Martin down on the Pittsburgh bench. Brian Shorter looking to break this tie with 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Rice takes away the miss. Oh, a steal by Brooklyn.
Didn't grab it and spin. Tom Grice should have been more aggressive.
Porter again putting it on the floor. Shorter. For Brian Shorter, Pitt by 2.
Darrell Porter turned the corner for the 3rd time, and that's hurt Villanova.
West can't answer. Walker's there. No foul.
Sean Miller upset. It really should have been Pitt's ball if there was no foul.
Johnson and Walker collided on the baseline. Villanova will get the basketball and another chance to tie. Paul Evans is looking for a timeout. He'll get it. 1 minute, 28 seconds to go here in Pittsburgh. They're up by 2.
Your man in Washington has come through.
The Americans will be most displeased. Observe. The argon-activated radio-optic laser light.
Amusing, Boris, but the party demanded Bud Light.
If you want the one light that outshines them all, ask for Bud Light.
Where is Boris? He is enjoying a cold one.
Bud Light, because everything else is just a light.
American ingenuity is finding a simple way to do a job well. At Tempstar, we applied our ingenuity to home heating. We invented a furnace that's 95.8% efficient. The ingenious part is that the technology is simple, proven reliable. 2 heat exchangers instead of 1, backed by a limited lifetime warranty. The Tempstar gas furnace, brought to you by your Tempstar dealer.
88 seconds to play. Pittsburgh by 2, and these are the ones that drive coaches crazy.
Well, Tom Grice gets the ball, but you got to respect the defense. Turn, hold on to the ball, reverse pivot, and that led. And you see Rowley, he's not getting paid for that little commercial, but it's frustrating because you've got the ball and it led to this eventual send it in by one of the premier low-post players in the country, Brian Shorter.
All right, Villanova basketball looking to tie. Walker, and off the ball, a foul. Porter grabbing West coming through.
So he really knows how to take advantage. They may give this to Sean Miller. Darrell Porter and he grabbed Hull. But that particular cut was just, Doug West made sure the officials saw him as he tried to get his balance.
You're right, they gave it to Miller, so he's got 3. Porter with 3. Johnson back in. Kavanaugh, who was briefly on the floor, and I mean briefly, was back out. And Doug West will be at the line with 1:23 to go and a chance to tie the game at 71. Missed it.
Well, they'll run some clock. And with about 8 to go, get it down to 0-0. Here's the spread. Villanova has to play their own guy, deny the pass, make the next one tough.
Porter was in trouble, and he used one of the timeouts.
Did a good job, Villanova, that time denying.
We'll take a quick break. 61 seconds to go. Pittsburgh the ball and up 2.
What's the secret to Pop Secret microwave popcorn? Perfect popcorn popped under perfect conditions. Pop Secret leaves very few unpopped kernels. And it tastes remarkably light and fluffy. Pop Secret from Betty Crocker. It's the only way to pop.
Mike Gorman, Bill Raftery back here at Fitzgerald Fieldhouse. 2-point game, 71-69. How important is this game? As we take a quick look at Billy Knight, who had his number retired here earlier during the halftime. Great player for the University of Pittsburgh and had himself a great pro career to follow. This is a big, big game. Pittsburgh actually has a chance if they go on a little run here to finish the season. They could finish as high as second in the Big East. Villanova feels they can make a run at the second spots. The race is wide open, 2 on down.
Now, Pat Kavanaugh, not a good free throw shooter either. So keep that in mind as they get down to 10.
Miller in and out. Porter's got it. Walker picks it off.
Gonna be a walk.
And a traveling violation is called.
And Pat Kavanaugh caused it. Good aggressive play. You almost fouled backdoor. And then goes with a Roley really beside himself. And Brooklyn called the timeout.
Pittsburgh, only 1 left now.
I think they're down to 1.
Villanova has 3, 38 seconds to play. 71-69. Let's take another look at the action. Porter made a great save off this miss.
Thought this one went down, but the reaction on the pass by Darrell Porter. Now watch Pat Kavanaugh get right up and under. Now he's going to foul, so he backs off, but the balance is lost. And of course, Villanova frustrated. The timing, I think Roley either felt he was fouled. Now look at this. Poor Steve Pannone. He's saying, let me out of here. And then the coach is reacting to make sure he doesn't go over the line and get a tee. Pretty good control.
Don't forget, coming up next, standing by, the Illini and Purdue.
Don't forget now, Kavanaugh, if he gets the hand, they may give it to him. Let's see.
Shot clock is off.
Yeah, I'd give it right here.
There it is. Walker gave it to Kavanaugh.
And puts pressure on him. I've got him for 39%. Obviously.
Yep, that's what he is. And now Roley's going to let him think about it a little bit. Roley Massimino using 1 of his 3 remaining timeouts. They're down to 2. Pitt's got 1. 32 seconds to go in the game. 71-69. Panthers Panthers, and they'll be sending the 6'3" junior Kavanaugh to the line.
He's 7 for 18, but not a lot of attempts. As we've mentioned on other broadcasts, was a quarterback in high school, came here for a football scholarship, started playing some basketball when they were down a couple of years ago, and a kind of a kid that I wouldn't be surprised if he nailed it, despite the numbers.
This is nothing new for the Villanova Wildcats to be in a 2-point game as time is winding down. They have had more than their share of them this year. A loss to Penn, a loss out at California, a loss to LaSalle in a Big 5 game, and then Murray Williams going the length of the floor for the University of Connecticut at the buzzer to win by 2.
Rush Big 5 games, Pennsylvania and LaSalle. So they're very big games in the city. He has been wild tonight, hasn't he?
He certainly has.
Into the game.
Kavanaugh staying off the line. Now he steps up. Now he steps off again.
Now watch Kenny Wilson disconcert the shooter, number 3. Occasionally will move his hands quickly.
That's pretty huge for Pat Kavanaugh right there. 3-point game.
I would imagine he's been in a few tough situations in his life. The numbers lie.
Rowley wants a timeout. He got it with 29 seconds on the clock. Pittsburgh by 4. We'll be back for the final 29 seconds in a minute.
Back in a sec, okay?
Who on earth can resist the abundance of a Pizza Hut pan pizza? All those toppings, that deep, chewy crust, 2 layers of cheese. Who can resist a Pizza Hut pan pizza? So far, nobody.
Is that our pizza?
Pizza Hut, making it great.
Pittsburgh fans have loved every minute of this one. Pittsburgh blowing out to a 15-point lead to begin the second half on an 18-4 run. And then the Villanova Wildcats just kind of clawed their way back in. Speaking of clawing their way back in, we saw that score earlier from the Memphis State-Louisville game, 24-2, as Memphis State scored the first 24 points of the game. We're going to try to update you on that before we leave here.
Double high pick. Pittsburgh doing a good job making Villanova use clock.
Wilson. West forces up a 3. It's an air ball. Miller the rebound. And the 90% free throw shooter will go to the line with 13 seconds to go.
And Pat Kavanaugh is going to go over and tell him how to calm down. Great defense, that sequence. They handled the double high post, the pick for Wilson, and then got up tight on Dougie West.
Pittsburgh has pulled everyone off the line.
I'll tell you what that does, though. It lets them bring the ball up quickly. A lot of guys do this. I'm not a proponent of
Missed it.
They've got 1 timeout left, according to our records.
Wilson a 3. No. Rebound. Porter. Ball's knocked away. They leave it alive. West hits a 3 from the corner and a timeout with 1 second to go. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Doug West buries a 3 from the corner.
Now Villanova has to think, let's not let them get it in. Let's get a 5-second violation. I'm sure Paul Evans is saying, let's get it down the other end. Now, Michael, right here, I'm not a proponent of this. You don't want your guys to foul, but you could slow it down by waving and come up the floor and pressure. And right here, the long jumper and rebound, but the pressure again, they got away with one there.
No foul right there, huh?
And there was harm. But look at the senior, and quickly, the other senior, Kenny Wilson, ball in a timeout. Remember this, there's a clock in the middle of the floor. If Pitt tries the home run pass, they better be careful they don't hit that. Their idea is to get the ball long, get it in, and just make sure that they touch it. Villanova, on the other hand, should obviously try and deny the ball in, make sure, if they can, to prevent the ball from being inbounded.
All right, here we go.
Got to go deep, Mike. It's set up for deep.
Shorter is there, touches it, it's all over. Basket will not count, but it doesn't matter. As the Pittsburgh Panthers win their 15th game of the year, 73-72. For my partner, Bill Raftery, I'm Mike Gorman. Good night from the Big East, and hello to the Big Ten